Or your time was wrong, or my phone was wrong.
When, for the executive meeting?
Yeah. I think you signed out at 7:23 or something like that, or,
There was a discrepancy of 2 seconds.
hey, no, 2 minutes.
Oh, no, 2 seconds.
I was using my computer. My computer's
My
time.
phone must be 2 minutes out.
Ah. Your sundial must be slow.
Yeah, that's true.
The phone's probably.
Fast sundial is slow.
The phone's probably right, the computer's probably wrong.
Probably.
No, almost definitely. The phone's only one hop away from the atomic clock. It is.
Is it?
Well, aren't you on the atomic
Time is
clock?
it? 7:04.
At
Because it's
home,
all
on your
GPS
computer?
sunk, right?
Yeah, and
It'd
I've
have a
got
stratum
set
of
to
2.
update every
Or if his
15
computer
minutes.
wasn't running properly, it would be.
And it's accurate to 1 second in about 1,000,000 years, updated every 15 minutes. Oh, well, okay. Has everybody had a chance to look at the
just going through
the
it
meeting
now.
of the last minutes?
The meeting of the last minutes.
It's gonna be a long night. The minute,
The other side of the page.
Oh,
thank
oh,
you.
okay. That's better.
See over.
I could do a tumble of this too.
Yeah, that's true.
It confuses people when you do that.
Yeah, I know.
And does anybody notice any error? That's it, it's time for me to quit. Errors or omissions? We almost got the meeting down to a reasonable length of time, too. Anybody wish to move the minutes be adopted as circulated? Thank you, Con. Seconder? Dress. Well, no,
Trent.
Trent.
They kind of look like Wes, but probably not as handsome. So.
Yeah, it's hard to tell the two apart.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got more hair
Okay, I'll write that down.
up top, yeah. And more tattoos, I don't have.
Yeah, put that officially in the minutes.
Yeah.
I
Wes has-
just have a bad memory for faces, Fred.
That's okay. As long as you don't call me late for supper, we'll be okay.
Okay. Any discussion? All in favor of adopting said minutes? Opposed? Carried. We seem to be missing somebody. Did Mark send you a treasurer report?
Not unless it came after 6 o'clock at night.
Okay. Well, if he shows up late, then we'll go back to that. Anybody going to the celebration for Stan? There'll be 3 of us, 4 of us, great.
Try to go.
You'll go as well?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. 5. All right. Public service events. Kind of wondering if Kia's going to call us about the Santa Claus parade.
You want to report?
Yeah. Did they
Okay.
call you?
Didn't you get the emails? Sent it to you.
His computer's been AOL.
Hey?
My computer runs on Linux, and as of Monday, I no longer have access to Hotmail.
What?
They want $8 a month for Microsoft 365, and it doesn't run on Linux.
Hey, could you pass that down to the president?
And I'm disappointed.
Well, do you have an email that is working, or are you all on Hotmail?
I do have an email that works.
Which one is it?
va5sca@yahoo.com.
Okay, VE5SCA. I'll write that down because I sent it to the VA5W.
You did.
Hey?
You did.
What?
You did send it to Hotmail,
How come you didn't get it then?
because I don't have access to it.
Okay.
But
Well, now you have it.
But I see you did.
Good. I'm glad I did. I also got a reply today. Well, I actually phoned them today because they didn't reply. Every year they get a new guy in charge of it. Do you want me to talk about it now?
Sure, might as well.
Okay. Well, what I got today after talking to him is, well, what did I say to him?
Give us the date first, Harv.
November 19th.
23/10/11. Is that what you want?
Yep.
That's the date of the letter, the email.
November 19th is the day of the parade.
Just holding every.
And they'd love to schedule a tie to meet with us.
Okay, I asked him to send me the information because they treat us like we're an entry. So, sure, please fill out the form below so we can get you officially entered into the parade. We really appreciate your group's past involvement and look forward to having you help out again this year. Thank you. The date is not November the 19th, which you already knew, did you not? So why are you telling me? It's bugging me.
Because I didn't know. Because I didn't get a chance to read the email.
That's your problem. Yours and Neil's.
I get enough email today.
Pardon me?
Lots fall for.
He's the past president.
So I have here attached to this 2023 Eat Wheaton's Kia Santa Claus Parade entry form. Who's gonna fill it out? I filled it out last year and I don't wanna do it again. But it's attached here, or I can give you the, well, actually, that letter this letter here has the website that has it on. And you can go in and do it online, I think. But basically, what do they ask? Deadline is by November the 15th, 2023 at 3 p.m. Sign into Google to save your progress, learn more, whatever the hell that means. And then a star indicates required question. Email address to contact you and your answer, whatever that is. Personal contact name and position, if applicable. Star with a red star. Well, they all have red stars, I think. Personal contact, okay, name, business group name or politician's name you represent. Phone number is not required for some reason, I don't know why. Comments and or brief description of your float is required. Please re-enter your email address from above for confirmation purposes, and then submit. So whoever's gonna fill that out, there's the form. And I expect you'll be going with me or meet me at Kia when they have a meeting.
You expect that, do you?
I was hoping to, yeah. I don't want to do it alone because I don't know how involved I'm gonna be able to be this year.
Yeah.
I can fill this in if you like.
I don't know if there's something else that I should maybe mention now. I don't know if it's,
Do you want me to attend with you too or not?
if you want, I'll let you know when it is.
Okay.
Does anybody know anything about Rick Rickwood?
Yes?
You do, but I know, but I'm just seeing if anybody around here knows.
Yes, I do too.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody in the executive, anybody else know? He's in a nursing home in Bigger,
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that.
yeah, so I wasn't sure. So he's not
He was
involved
an
anymore.
examiner, wasn't he?
Yes,
At one
he
time?
was.
Yeah.
Here's the other examiner now.
And you.
Yeah, two of us. And nobody's calling me, so I guess you're getting all the business now. They must realize I'm a crappy examiner.
Okay.
Well, it goes to you,
Goes to both of you.
and then both of us.
I know, but I don't answer them. You do.
I know.
Well, I figured since you're just new at it, I'd give you a chance to
Yeah,
get
no,
started.
that's fine, that's
And,
fine. I think I have.
Plus, I've
everything.
been pretty busy with other things.
Yeah, I think I've got things sorted out now.
Are you getting many requests?
I've had 2,
That's a good start.
Did they both pass?
Yes.
Yeah.
96 and
Oh, no, you're not supposed to
and
tell them that.
84%. Good grief.
You're not supposed to tell that.
Who? Well, I didn't name names.
No, that's true.
I think they'd totally be making those numbers up. It's between 1 and 100.
Yeah.
You maybe get in another one in the next week or two.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Well, you sent one about a month or so ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
He said middle of October to
Mhm.
such
Oh,
and such.
okay.
so.
Same guy?
Somebody we
Yeah.
know?
Okay.
No.
So do they want us to help Marshall again?
Didn't it say that? We're scheduling this parade for November the 19th at noon. We had our first internal meeting yesterday. We would love to have you as a partner again. I will be in touch this week to schedule a time to meet with you. That was in the letter I got,
Yeah, but
Is
then
it not
they
in
want
that
us
one?
to enter as
Yeah.
a float.
Well,
hey?
if you have our trailer out, that's a float, right?
We're bringing our trailer again.
Yeah.
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 If you want,
I'll
it's up to you.
Just
Pass
put some
that down.
flowers and that on it and drive it down.
Did you see it last year? We had it decorated like
It
a
says
Christmas
it
tree.
says it in the first paragraph there, Neil, in the,
This year,
Yeah.
we're gonna stand
the
it up
other
and we're
light.
gonna bring lights down and make it actually to a light.
Well, what I can do too is.
Hopefully hook it on a light standard or something. That'll make it.
I can,
Okay.
put a tree on top of my truck.
be careful, or we'll give you an exam and make you an amateur.
Uh-oh.
That's a good
I
thing.
locked myself in this cave here.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, they're welcoming us back.
All right.
They want us back, and that letter actually does say that in the first little bit. Pledge to have you back or something
I
like
guess if
this.
you're gonna put a float in, fill it up.
It's the trailer. The antenna trailer.
Yeah.
The only one that ever moves.
Ça va. All right.
We could take the other trailer, but no value to it.
Okay. That's everything then?
Well, that's all I have right now, but
Okay.
I'm gonna get a list of, well, I'm gonna send out an email. I'd like to find a list of names or get it done through RARA, the E5 RARA, to send out to all those who have been in the past.
I've been making a list up for you.
Good. Don't leave out Jim.
No, he's on the list.
Do leave out Doug.
Actually-
Either one of them or both.
Actually, the last person did actually a pretty good job last time around.
Hey?
The last name you mentioned did a good job last time.
Yeah, well, he's good if you put him in the right place.
Yep.
Yeah, I know that we missed him, I don't know, which, a couple of years before that, because
2
they
years.
didn't get notified.
Yep.
And they, well, Jim showed up at the end of the parade. So, yeah, we want to make sure they get notified.
I think it starts out right beside his house almost.
Yeah, about a
Yeah,
block
right.
and a half away.
Who's that?
Jim SHK, there you go.
Ah,
Jim Goldie.
okay.
Were you at it last time? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I marshaled and then Justin and myself rode in the truck up to the front there, so.
Good.
So you can put the trailer in so I can put that in the minutes?
Sure.
Okay.
And then we have decorations that were put somewhere,
Probably in the truck.
probably in the truck, okay.
There probably needs some new ones.
Uh,
$4 for decoration.
I think it was mentioned last time, if you need some lights or something, to go ahead and get it done. That's what, I think we talked about that last year.
Yeah, I've just been using an extra roll I have.
Okay,
I don't know
well,
how many lights we need.
If you
but
need-
You can't see them anyway, like
Oh,
you can't see that they're on.
yeah, okay.
How many people are on Facebook?
I'd have to look.
I mean,
Globally or in this
How
room?
many people here are on Facebook?
Oh, went
Because-
through?
That's how they are doing the
Yeah, I noticed, if you don't hear back from us within 3 days, wrong here,
Sure.
send us a Facebook message. Well, I'm not on Facebook, guys, so.
That's why I'm asking, because I have Facebook, but I'm not on it and I wouldn't know what to do. So if anybody
I'm on
else is
it.
on Facebook, you might be in charge of the parade this year.
Well, you can create a free account.
Hey, well, I've got a Facebook on my phone,
See, there you go.
but I don't use it.
I
The
created
only thing I
a
don't
free
use it
account
for is
years ago,
Marketplace.
and I deleted it 4 days later because there was nothing but garbage.
Use that.
Well, I don't use it, I just look through it to see what kind of junk they have.
Okay,
Most
let's
people
move
look
on
to
then.
See what their relatives are doing.
Yeah, well, that's why I turned it off, because one of my wife's sister-in-law, every day you get tons of these damn things, and I just forget it.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Neil?
Oh, speak, boy, speak.
In case I forget.
Well, I can tell you on social media, they say I'm supposed to be posting 15 to 30 times a day. Yeah. Across 4 different platforms minimum.
Which reminds me,
That's
I
what
just,
Facebook wants?
No, that's what social media wants for advertising. Is Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, something real.
For what?
Advertising.
For your business?
Yeah.
I just checked all 4 of my emails and I never got a message from BE5NN.ca.
It's the late Mark.
And there's the treasurer, the one that deals with the money.
No more chairs?
There's a chair right behind you.
They've all got right here cushions on them.
Yeah, I just put my cushions over there.
You don't like cushions?
I'm sitting on mine.
Space bar.
Okay, so let's do the technical committee.
All right, technical. The repeaters. They all seem to be working all right. YQR, a little noisy once in a while. UHF repeater, still gotta go over there and change the coax on the thing. We'll get some coax and some
Is
hands.
it working?
Is it working?
Yeah. You check? Okay.
Yep, I cut the power down, it was 50 watts, now it's down to 20. I think it's better on 20, it doesn't have so much static and stuff on it. Other than that, that's all for the repeaters, so, we're going for that.
Okay. Fair enough. Anything for the club station?
Yes, we got a new antenna. It did arrive. It was supposed to be, what, $1,200?
That's what we
Yeah.
authorized.
Yeah, so I thought, why don't I just check down at DX Engineering in the States, see how much it is there. Well, their price is $587.
US or Canada?
US, 539, sorry, 539.95 US, and shipping and everything. I said, well, yeah, well, I'll put Canadian. So there was actually Canadian Canadian prices on there too. So the Canadian price was total with everything came to $829 Canadian,
As opposed to,
as opposed to 1067.84 from McFarland. So I emailed the guy back in the States here and asked him, "Will you sure right to my door? It'll be $829 Canadian." He says yes. So I ordered it. So it came to the door, to my door here in about 7 days. And that's what it was.
and how much did they want for brokerage fees?
Well, no, that we might have to wait because I know sometimes when I do that, I get a bill in the mail about a month later
Yeah,
from FedEx. It might be with the GST at least anyways,
yeah.
because GST was not added to this, I
Who
know.
delivered it?
FedEx.
Okay.
Is the radio amateurs get any leeway on that or
I
not?
don't know, there's
If it was
something
a
here written
radio,
about some kind of a FedEx Ship FedEx ground, and then no EEI FTR, $30 Canadian exemption. I don't know what that is.
There's an exemption on taxes on,
Is there?
for MRU here.
Okay, well, maybe we got away with that.
GST, I think, is
But
the,
at least we got it
Well,
cheaper.
That's duties that you get the exemption on, not the
Is
taxes.
it duty?
So, and if it's made in the US, free trade gives you no
Oh, okay,
duties, so.
it's made in the States, I guess, so, oh, good. So we got it
But
anyways.
yeah, when I ordered my hex beam, I think my extra bill from FedEx was about $130.
Is there-
And what was, my beam
Wow.
was about the same as, you got budgeted about $1,200.
Same as you bought it here. Well, hey, maybe this isn't such a good deal. Oh, we'll see what
We'll
happens.
see. We got 1,200 authorized anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, I got their bill here for the $829.60.
Excellent.
Maybe give that to the treasurer guy.
How much was the shipping?
That would be
$40.
determined.
How much? It's $40.
You're kidding.
No. But they wanted $168 from Ontario for, if we ordered it from
Yeah.
McFarland.
40?
Yes, $40.
Can't believe that.
If you order 10 resistors from,
I know.
from Ontario, you pay $8
Yeah. at
for
least.
shipping and handling.
Yeah.
And it comes in a great big box, the
Go
same
to-
size as that, but about that
But-
thick.
From China. There's no pennies.
No turn, no.
And if you order from
Digikey.ca.
You pay $8.95, you'll have the next morning by 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, I ordered one Wednesday
Wow.
afternoon, or Wednesday evening, and I got it, and it said it would be there Friday, and I got it Thursday afternoon.
You ship digikey.ca, it ships out of like Minnesota, $8 shipping, and there's no duties.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what.
There's
if you order-
times where I ordered on like a Tuesday at like 3 o'clock, and Wednesday at noon it was on my door.
Yeah, and that's DigiKey.
Digikey.
That's what I was thinking. I ordered some resistors, and same thing.
Sometimes you gotta watch because the prices might be out, you know, if you're only, sometimes you need to order a little bit more than whatever, but.
Yeah, well, I ordered 10 because I only needed one.
Well,
Yeah,
Because it's cheaper to order 10.
yeah, minimum
Yeah,
shipping
you pay
stand.
about twice as much as you
Order.
do for one to
Did you
get
get-
10 of them.
Yeah.
does that include the Ballon, or you had a Ballon? you
Oh,
had?
we're gonna make one.
Oh, you're gonna make one?
Yeah. We'll make her.
And you said you've got it assembled?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
That's another thing.
You don't do that till you get it up in the roof, do you?
Well, yes, but I tried to get hold of Sandy there to get into the science center, and I don't got no response from her. So
Are
I
you
don't know
sure
what's
she's
go-
still there?
I don't know. We're gonna have to go over there. and
Because
see.
I keep getting stuff from Ryan. I think it's Ryan,
Ryan?
somebody.
Okay, what's he say about it?
Well, it's all their advertising for
Oh,
their
okay.
programming. But you could probably contact him and find out who is in charge.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have
Because
to-
these places, they change people so often, like this.
Yeah.
Oh, the Kia, I phoned the girl today and I asked her, I said, who's in charge, is Jason still in charge of Santa Claus? Oh, no, he hasn't been here for a long time. It's Chris.
There you go.
So,
Yeah, we'll have to find out who's in charge so I can get up there. Put the thing together on the roof at least, and then get Joe there whenever he's free. Before the snow flies, I hope.
Oh, give me a call.
Yeah, okay.
now, I guess getting back to the parade, the executives, do you object to me sending you copies of the email that I get from Kia?
No.
Anybody object to that?
No.
Because if you don't want them, I won't send them, but I figured that way you keep the executive informed at least.
Indeed.
And you, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
I'll just have to resign.
No.
No, can't do that.
Give you an RARA email. Or a BE5NN email.
What's your address at work? Aha, I got you.
Variable.
Can't be that variable.
Either the Northwest Leisure Center or the Sandra Schmirler Leisure Center.
Oh, you mean you got both now?
I'm in both places.
Well, send me both, I'll send it to both of them.
N Slater at regina.ca will get it there, though.
What?
N Slater at regina.ca is another email that works.
Or send it all forwarders email.
Okay. Anything else for the club station?
I don't think so.
Excellent,
We're
thank
gonna
you.
have to get together and, yeah,
Okay,
put that thing together.
Is that insulator all one word?
yeah.
Okay.
TR, 3 junior.
Like a meeting or
Oh, yeah, yeah, 3 elementary, yeah.
like 10, 15 and
Mhm.
20?
Yeah, yeah. And 10's open right now, too.
Oh, yeah,
It's
crazy,
really good.
yeah.
All right, anything for Aries?
October 21st, the Scouts are doing their Jamboree on the Air. We have to decide if we want to do anything with them for that.
I already have a prior commitment, so.
That's the same day as Stan's.
Yes.
No. 21st.
Okay.
Are you going out there that weekend?
I don't know what we're doing for Scouts yet.
Okay.
Because I want to see if I have amateurs to actually do something with them. If I don't have amateurs, there's no point in the Scout plan doing things. So I think if we did something, it'd just be a day thing, probably here in Ghana.
Okay. If you need, I have a whole bunch of Yagis to do, if you wanna do a fox hunt. And I have some Baofangs if you need to borrow for a whole bunch of kids. So I have 3 Yagis if you want. So.
So do we want to do anything for Scouts on Jamboree on the Air?
Not I.
So, that's easy.
I will be busy that day at Stan's funeral, that afternoon. What time is their event?
Really, it goes from, well, it can start at 8 and go till 9 PM.
Okay.
Is when their official event is, but if we're not doing anything affordable, then it's, because it's whatever time, it would probably be something in the morning. Because like I said, I just think we do a day event, not a, last year we did a weekend camp around it. But to plan a weekend camp in a week is kind of a little much, so.
Several years ago, we had a bad experience with
I'm aware.
dealing with Scouts, so.
I've been part of the club long enough.
Okay.
I was there. We also run it differently, as you can ask Wes and Trent from last year. But now I know all of their little rules. But also Science Center's doing their adult science night. I have to look up what day it is.
October 26th, and the topic is Agtoberfest. It's,
Yeah.
it relates to agriculture this year. And I kind of wonder if that's our thing for this particular one.
Well, I do know they use, lots of them used to use radios and combines to talk to each other, keep in contact with the family,
Yeah,
both CB and amateur.
okay.
Whether they still do it or not is probably less likely. Probably sitting on their phones now, but.
A lot of farmers have their own private
Yep.
systems.
Yeah, most of the farmers that did it was down that way and they got no more avid leads.
But it's,
They have some pretty cool wireless, like, telemetry things that go on with, like, IoT stuff and whatever,
but it's whether we wanna do something, because again, that's the adult the people who are going to an adult science night are more the type of people that are potentially gonna join our club.
That is true.
And does it have to be geared towards agriculture, or is that what the prerequisite is?
They've never, whenever they do themed ones, they've never made us follow a theme before. We've tried to kind of gear it towards themes, but like I said, them just doing point to point is what the farmers used to do, so.
You could set a radio up, call CQ and oink into the mic, that would
Yep.
work, so.
Yeah, I'd be willing to help with that. Anybody else interested?
I think that's on a Thursday, so I can't.
It's Thursday, you can't?
No, I have to go Thursday night.
Oh.
Are you a scout leader?
Yes, I am,
Okay. I wasn't aware of that.
for 2 or 3 years now.
Good for you.
I'm going on 15.
15. And was Wes in part as well? No.
No, I've been a scout leader for 15, and I've been an officer with the Air Cadets for 26.
Oh my goodness.
As a side note, I actually took my kids out a couple of weeks ago and we did a fox hunt up north. They all had Yankees and I hit a couple of transmitters. They had an absolute blast finding the fox.
I did that last year with the Scouts, they loved it.
Yeah.
Is anybody else interested in helping with a science night?
What do you have, like, what would that look like? Like, are you looking at 2-meter handheld stuff? Or are you
Probably.
looking at,
So in
I don't know, can you
past-
throw a cable over the balcony and put a radio up on the main floor there and?
So in the past, we've just hooked up to the tower
Yeah.
that we have there. We just run a cable out, drop a cable down from the radio room.
They usually have us on the 3rd floor, so that we're really close to our radio room. And we don't have an antenna at the moment.
Or you can stretch out the.
2-meter one we do.
I have a portable antenna we can throw up. I've got a end-fed quarter wave whip
Okay.
on a tripod that,
Doesn't the 2-meter antenna still work? Yeah.
Yeah. 2-meter 440.
Okay.
Still up there. I hope.
As far as I know, I haven't seen it fall down.
Okay, good.
But we usually set up a table display and just have brochures, try to get people talking. In the past, we've had like FTA running and stuff, and some digital modes just to see.
you want to put people to sleep.
We're ideally be interactive as possible. When we brought the button maker out, it was a huge hit.
The button maker.
We have a button maker.
Cool.
I know you go there for there and you just talk to people about radio essentially.
You can put me down there, Neil.
Okay.
There's a few de-expeditions going on now too. Every once in a while, probably one every week.
Well, you could probably connect the YKR repeater to some IRLP net and have that just chirp out.
Like 20 in the evening's been crazy, right? So,
All right.
Even 10 sticks for a while too.
yeah. I
Are
never go
those
for-
dipoles still hanging up there, just not stretched out?
No,
No, they're taken down now?
there's no wire antennas.
No. I don't know what happened to those things.
Well, they were up, it's-
Yeah.
but they kept
They-
collapsing though.
They cut some were cut in half. So we
And
just
then,
took them all apart because it was just a mess.
We asked Sandy about that, and she says, yeah, you, somebody else's phone number there, and the guy did phone me back, but nothing ever came of it.
I
They were
think,
gonna do something at a meeting, I guess, discuss something at the meeting, if we could put up antennas.
I think we just have to deal with power rather than Science Center.
Oh.
No, I think that'd be the best way. Then we just have,
Well, did they own the building, South Power? Oh, still,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's a
Oh,
South
okay.
Power building.
Hmm.
That's why when they did their air conditioning,
Mhm.
they hired such a big crane.
Oh, because they can afford it.
Well, it was amazing watching that guy
Yeah.
operate.
Yeah.
but the wire antennas were twisted up,
Oh, yeah.
pieces cut off, and it was
Yeah.
just a waste.
Yep.
You'd spend a day trying to get it straightened out.
Mm-hmm.
So we just got rid of it.
So we're only gonna have the 3-element Yagi now?
And
And the 2-meter beam.
And
the 2
2
meter.
Yeah.
And if we want to, I'm sure we just approach SAS Power and say, here's what we want, how do we do this?
Mm-hmm.
Forget the Science Center.
Mm-hmm.
But who took the antennas apart? Science Center or contractors? or
Contractors
SAS Power?
contacted it because it was just junk all over the place.
Yeah, who knows?
And that would be SAS Power's responsibility.
Well, contractors just went,
No, but SAS Power deal with the contractors about it.
Yeah, they just, what we said, do the job, and the contractor said, what's this? Junk it.
Yeah, probably.
Does that tent have 17 and 30?
No, I think we should get a multi-band vertical and just stick it up
That'd be another
there.
$1,000 for that.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Because,
Put a
Lot
plywood
less
down,
hassle.
so those
well, that's
two
why I've been
ones,
pushing for
yeah.
vertical for a while.
Yeah.
Every time I've
Enough
not
time
to
just for the three bands.
so a vertical you can't really mess with. You'll put it on the other roof next to the tower.
Ones are
where we
about
already
stationed
have the-
already.
the
Satellite ones?
Satellite ones.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the aimable
That,
beams,
something
yeah, the
happened
satellite
with,
ones. We go jump a vertical over there and,
Yeah, kids cable it in, that's it.
yeah,
It's been connected up for years and everything.
and whether that be a screwdriver that auto adjusts or.
And they don't wanna fix it because it's old. It's
That's probably the
obsolete now, so-
preferable way to go, Justin. Then we don't have to worry about contractors or anything else.
But yeah, it's not the best performance, but at least it'll be a working antenna.
Okay. Well, at least two of us can be there. And,
What time does that start?
I don't know. Probably 7.
7 to
Did-
10.
Did we hear anything from George Bothwell Library about semi-permanent residents here?
Yes, before I lost my email address. They were asking about dates, which I provided, and programming, which I was not able to provide because we haven't been able to decide on topics for the next few months.
Well, next month Terry can bring his nightlight.
I brought it tonight.
I know.
Well, as I recall, the last meeting we had before we shut down for COVID, I said the next meeting I would bring a video on WLW Cincinnati.
Ah,
It was a 500,000 watt AM radio station. Got a video, it runs for about half an hour, I think.
okay.
So I can do that for November if you want.
Thank you.
There was, a couple years ago, several years ago, there was a couple islands in the Pacific that they went to, for like a de-expedition. I got videos from that, I think. I think you probably sent them to me. One of them is one that you're not supposed to go on to get special permission, and I forget what the other one was. That might be something to put on. I don't know if we have to get permission to do these or not, since they were on the internet.
Well,
I'll
it's
see if I
certainly
can
not for
find it.
profit.
Right?
They're not for profit.
No, they're not for profit.
Well, if you know who puts them out there, you could ask them.
Well, I have them on my computer, as far as I know.
Okay.
I think I do.
Do they say anything about restricted viewing?
Oh, no, it's just like, you get videos and emails all the time. I'm
Is it
pretty
on the,
sure
was it
Terry
off
sent
the
to me.
internet?
Pardon me?
Was it off the internet?
I don't know. I think we discussed them at a meeting one time, and whoever I gave them sent them to me, and I, reviewed them.
Most of that stuff is Creative Commons, open, share and share
Yeah,
alike.
well, I think these were
As long
like.
as you're not making money
I think
off
these
it,
were
so.
like de-expeditions where they describe, the whole process of getting the equipment together and getting there and stuff.
That would be interesting.
Well, we're in an educational facility. Why not just say, that's it, go for it?
Well, I don't mind going for it if I can find them.
Sin boldly and trust in God.
Yep. It's easier to ask her, you haven't seen this for ask permission.
Precisely.
Catalog Alerts has just kept me accountable to myself. If I
I'm happy for you. Do that for January?
I don't know. I'll have to find them first.
Okay,
What are we doing in December, anything?
probably a Christmas meeting. Just a social?
That's what it's been for the last X number of years.
10 years minus a couple because of some dread disease.
Didn't we used to go out for, like a restaurant for,
That goes back probably
That's
15
years ago.
15 plus
quite a
years
few
ago.
years ago.
Gonna say
That was
more
kind of
than
a
10
nice
years.
thing, but it died. Got too expensive or too fancy. I remember the one we did at, that place, rib place that's gone down now in South Albert.
Tony Rollins.
Twenty Romas.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly
And they had that menu so screwed up, they didn't know who was gonna get what.
Yeah. Took a long time.
We went one time to a Chinese place that had shut down, so after we booked it or something, we ended up at the buffet
Yeah,
on Fifth Avenue there.
yeah.
Was it Fay Palace?
Yeah.
Well, don't go to Montana's over here.
No?
No.
Bad service or bad food?
Food.
Yes.
Okay, well, we can just do it here.
Yep. Just bring some goodies and that's it.
I don't think they'd object to snacks.
I'm sure they wouldn't, as long as we clean up after ourselves.
Maybe they could even have some.
Pardon me?
Maybe they would even want some.
That's what we did in the past, didn't we leave them for them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that gets us through old business for the most part. Next month we'll be in the other room, GB2. And,
Which other room?
The one across the,
Okay.
we've been in there before too.
I just came in here because this is where the only one I knew, so.
Oh, okay. And I think we're in this room until June. But I'll have to contact the library and do what I can to. On a Windows computer, it said, here's your Hotmail. But on my Linux, it doesn't have that option.
Yeah, so go to hotmail.com in the web browser and log in.
Sorry?
Go to hotmail.com
Yeah.
in the web browser and log in.
Redirected Outlook, but yeah.
You can totally use O365 or Outlook on your Linux computer.
Really?
Yeah. Do it all the time.
I have not found it yet.
It's a web-based
Even
thing.
just go to outlook.com, like you'll get redirected to outlook.com.
O365.com and you can log in.
Okay.
So when you get pissed off with SaskTel and all their emails, where do you go for email?
Hotmail.
What do you mean all their emails?
I'm pissed off, I got 3 email addresses for SaskTel and all I'm getting is spam, 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 spam,
It's
spam.
not SaskTel.
spam.
Hey?
But that like spam.
It's not SaskTel. Everybody gets spam. You go to Google,
Yeah.
I got more spam in my, about penis enlargements and Viagra than anything else. I don't know how they know I need it, but that's,
Well, I don't get that stuff, I get all kinds of people delivering me stuff and they want me to log in.
But there's also, whatchamacallit, there's settings that you can do inside your email to turn the threshold up and down for what's considered spam and what's not considered spam. Honestly, I would phone into the help desk and tell them what's happening to you, and they'll help you set it.
I know the city sends emails occasionally to people, and almost invariably, the emails to sasktel.net go to their junk folder because their spam folder is set a little too enthusiastically.
Yeah, it's the content of, it's the content of what's inside. It analyzes the
Because I
words.
self-host my
And when
email, so yeah.
it
I
triggers
have
it,
no
right?
reputation.
And it says, this looks spammy, so it throws it off to spam.
I've had emails from SaskTel that went to my spam filter.
Well, and you see, the scary thing there is, they look like they're from SaskTel,
But they're not.
but they're not.
Yeah.
My mom got hit the other day,
Oh,
well,
okay.
like 6 months ago, right?
Yep.
And she was all the way to the point of having the credit card out, and I gave her so much crap. But, you know, at work, they, like even, like I have a corporate, sastal.com, you know, inside, right? I'm one of the IT guys, and all the time, we always get shit coming through.
Yep.
And some of them are so, that they look so good, that even being an IT guy, right, you have to look at it. And we actually get in trouble. If I click on that email, it actually gets reported back. And then if I click on those too many times, I have to go do an online course to, well, you remember Bernadette, right? Wes's wife, Bernadette, when I used to work with her, we used to yell, because they used to, it's called phishing, right? So the corporate security guys will send phishes to us internally to see who that they can get to click on them. And Bernie clicked too many times, she had to go do the course. So when we used to work in the same cubicle, we used to yell, Bernadette, don't click on that, that's a fish. So,
They
but,
sent me one through the city, but it came from a legitimate email address.
yeah, no, it looks legitimate,
Yeah.
but when you actually drill down into it,
It's
it's
not,
some
yeah.
other crap, right? But
It was an email address they used to use, but they change them so often and don't tell us that I figured it was legit, so I had to redo the training today.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh, boy.
it's absolutely brutal, right? Like, it's
Right
it-
after I did the safety topic on work distractions.
But if anything, you're safer than the average person because Linux is as long as you're updating Linux, Linux is a lot harder to get through.
Yeah,
than,
no, this is at work through Windows.
Yeah.
But at work,
Windows is much
I get
better now.
spam email in Russian and Chinese as well at work.
But honestly, Harvey, you could go to Gmail too, right? Gmail's free. You get 15.
Well, I've got a
gigs.
Gmail account.
Yeah, and
Like,
then
I've
what,
got-
what you can do is, you can go into your sastel.net email and just forward everything to Gmail, and then it's all, like, I have a sastel.net email, and everything just goes into Gmail. So Trent.Walton at sastel.net goes into Gmail, and I only look at it in Gmail, and I reply in Gmail, it asks me who I want to reply as, who I want to reply as Tailwind 2010, or ve5tjw@gmail.com, or any one of the other 8 email addresses I have. So.
I'll have to see if I can figure that out, because I do have a Gmail account. But what I'd like to know is who has ve5ad@gmail.com, because I tried to get that one a long time ago.
The thing about that is, there's so many billions of people that have emails, like,
Yeah.
you know, you wouldn't think Trent.Walton@gmail.com would be taken, but almost every combination of my name is taken, right? So.
Yeah.
My son is Declan.Slater@gmail, and he keeps getting delivery receipts for pizzas for Declan Slater in Melbourne, Australia.
There we go.
The guy's got an email address so close to his that they're always getting mixed up.
Well, I know Terry and I have fun with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I send stuff to him from SaskTel to SaskTel, and he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Not even, well, one time it went to your wife's email address.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah.
I think we're sorted out now.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh.
And his wife have a thing going, do you?
Well, you know,
Via email, apparently.
I sent it to Terry. If she gets it, she must have something going with somebody.
There you go. Okay,
Maybe
anyway,
the
let's
other
get
sheriff
back
track
on
of
topic.
me.
Okay.
Just keeping track of me.
Yeah.
Easily distracted.
So, thank you for the ideas. If you can find that de-expedition information,
I will see if I can find them. I think there's 2 of them.
okay. That would be really cool, actually.
They just did one to Sable Island. They made.
Something like that, but
They
it's.
just did one here in September. They did 12,000 QSOs in like 4 days.
Well, I know that the one that I've seen, and they had to climb up half a mountain with all their generators and stuff. There's 2 of them that I kind of remember, but I don't know much about them, but I'll look them up if I have them.
I saw something online about a fellow, I think in the States, in California, who uses a goat to haul his stuff up hills.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Goes
There's one.
here.
Yep.
With a couple of them, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen
Okay.
that.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
All right. Any other old business? Any new business?
Is that gonna be the thing for next month?
What, the expedition?
Yeah.
No. Was it WLW, was it, in Cincinnati?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not WKRP.
No? Or WOLD? Okay. Invite Les Nessman. All right. Any new business? I had written down something about the Science Center and Agtoberfest, but we've done that already. Okay.
Do you have my contact information?
I do not.
I'll give you my.
What's your last name again?
Walton.
Walton, yeah.
I probably have your address. too.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, Harv, yeah. In email, yeah.
Yeah, well, if it's
No,
not
yeah.
in my email, I can look it up in your exam.
Yeah. So,
All right, I'll give you a call in the next couple of days.
yeah.
Before we go too far, somebody mentioned Bernadette. Is she a member?
I don't know that she was a member. I don't know if she's a paid member.
No, not currently, no.
No.
Speaking of memberships, how much is it?
$30.
$30?
Yeah.
Baked out to who?
It's just out to Rob.
Trudeau?
Hold on.
RARA.
Inc.
I'm sorry, I meant to bring money tonight, and I totally forgot.
Yeah, just RARA is fine.
The 2-meter contest.
Yeah, when is that? What time?
Well, okay. October 22nd, that's a Sunday. How does that work for people here?
Mine may be in Calgary, that's okay.
Right.
Person's gonna have to learn how to program their 2-meter rig though.
Switch accounts.
How many dozen channels are there or frequency? I read that thing today, Skywire.
Yeah, there's about 16 different frequencies.
How does it score?
Well, just like any other contest, basically. And were you here last week
No, but I was here last month.
or last meeting?
Yes. I got that.
This, you got this, George? Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's an example of the log sheet. Your call, the time in UTC.
Oh, yeah, that's right, too.
The other stations call their postal code. And,
Any notes?
yeah, notes. I don't know what we want to put in there for notes, but,
Jackass.
yeah.
It could be low signal
Yeah.
level, whatever.
And-
whatever you want.
And if it's high power or low power.
Do you remember SOB Ornery from Saskatchewan?
What's
I'll
low
talk to you
power
later
here?
about that. The foreman in Moose Jaw,
Okay.
don't think it was Jim Benalstein, but somebody there.
Bill Reduc?
No. It was fairly early on, like after my first year.
I spelled it right.
I'll talk to you later about it.
Okay. Jim Van Alstyne and Bill Reduc are the only two that I recall.
Right, maybe it was Jim, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's high power and low power? What's the,
Well, low power would be like a handheld, 5 watts.
oh, 5 watts? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Handheld or 5 watts?
Well,
Yes.
A handheld is usually 5 watts.
Max 5 watts.
Yeah, but if I crank my home transmitter down.
Then you're still,
Then you're
still
still
5 watts.
Okay. Well, you said handheld, so handheld doesn't have
Typically-
an antenna 20 feet in the air.
Yes, you can.
So when you get 1 point for each call, and then you multiply that by the postal codes.
By the postal codes.
Okay, and it's only one, there's no tens or anything.
No.
And that would be like S4T, S4V? Or-
No, the full postal code.
Postal. Oh, okay.
Yeah, all 6.
And then do you roam, or do you stay in your home?
If you roam, you start all over again.
if you stay within your postal code,
If you, yeah.
which is usually anywhere from 4 to 8 houses,
So you can go to the next door neighbor.
or even down to maybe to the corner of the street.
Yeah.
Because you're in the still same postal code.
But you can only make 5 contacts, then you have to change frequency?
3.
3?
3.
So this number received, that's the number of calls?
Oh, it's right here.
No, that's the other person's count.
That's the other person's
Count, okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's like a check.
No bother.
So basically for each contact, you'd get 2 points,
Jared, fix it.
or 1?
1
1 point.
Okay. So you just get a point for each postal code?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you live out of town, you can just come and set up camp somewhere in town?
Sure.
Just as long as you know the postal code for that account.
Yeah.
Yeah, figure out the museum's postal code and hang out in the parking lot.
I'm gonna go to the head
All
office
the
in SaskTel with a Yagi and just point it around. Off the roof.
Go to the science center, or use the radio room.
There you go.
I don't know, how do those metal coated windows work?
Yeah, probably not well.
Not well.
Yeah. Probably
Okay.
get fired if it went on the roof.
Probably.
Do it from the top of the parkade downtown.
Yeah, that would work.
That's line of sight to the repeater, just need the postal code for the parkade or for
You
Cornwall.
can't use a repeater though.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. That's no good.
No repeater.
Signals will be all right.
They're-
I got the exam ready for you here.
Oh, no.
Up to the town, I guess.
That's all right, we'll give you a month to study.
Okay, perfect. I'll be ready in 1 month.
Okay, you can get the documentation in the library. They have the learning guides.
Oh, they do?
Oh, yeah, we gave them a whole bunch of them.
I'll ask somebody at the front desk if they can help me with that.
And all the questions and answers are online, all you have to do is memorize 1,000 of them.
Oh, that's easy. I can do that.
That was last year, I think we did
This is
that.
awesome. Okay.
You
Anything
can
else,
probably go
gentlemen?
to the roof of the main
Yes.
exchange and climb the
Yeah,
tower.
you can
Oh,
circle
yeah.
back to the second item, or the
Yeah.
third item.
It's
All right,
again, probably
getting you
get-
there.
The 22nd.
Okay, run from 1,300 to 1,600, 3 hours.
Local time?
Local time.
16.
Yeah.
UTC.
You said local time.
Local time, yeah.
CST.
CST.
So would you put something out to the membership with that, or
Coordinated Spanish.
or it's just a secret amongst us here? I know it's,
Broadcast all over YouTube. so.
I've been trying to create a list of amateurs in Regina, and it's really hard because REC has not things listed anymore for people with other than the province.
Well, if everybody here joined Facebook, we have a page. Very easy to get information out, post it on.
Some of us don't use the F-book.
Did everybody get their guy wire?
Couple times.
eventually.
Eventually.
I got several copies of last month's.
Yeah.
I think I got this month's.
Have you determined that Google is limiting the number of copies you can send?
No. I don't know what was going on. It happened. I think somewhere, something decided that the file size was a little bit too big, and it didn't send them all to all the people.
Yeah, I never got it.
So I had to downsize and then downsize again to keep them down in size.
The actual email itself.
The content,
PDF attached to the
Yeah.
email might have been too big.
because some people got it, the next person
Yeah,
didn't.
I didn't. I'd have to check my mail settings to see what I have the attachment limit set to.
It's usually about 15 megs is usually, shouldn't go much over that.
So they're not that big, are they?
Well, I'm down to, I think it's 5 to 800K right now.
Well, that should work fine.
Yeah.
That should be fine.
Yeah.
I think mine's like 10 or
Nothing.
12.
But the one before was a long set article about the president's train, and there was a lot of photographs in there, which I think just,
Oh, well. Treasurers.
All right, so,
how many members have we got so far? Do you got a quick chance?
roughly, well, we just go by the number of receipts issued. 9.
Okay.
I've issued 9. Yeah, membership. Oh, club sales via Lyle. So no, it's only 8. 8 members right now. Mind you, one of those is a family membership, and that covers 2 hams, so 9.
Okay.
I was right the first time.
Thank you.
Okay.
When were fees due? Is that like a March thing, or is that a
It's like a September thing.
September thing? Oh, okay.
I mean, our fiscal year technically starts in April 1st, but people usually don't start paying fees until September, and I have to figure out insurance with RAC by like, they want it in October, but I've only got 8 memberships sold, and it's like, okay, so we have to do kind of like an average about who was all a member last year that we're likely gonna see again this year, and like, oh, yeah. Yeah, your membership goes from April 1st to March 30th next year.
So how much of that member, $30 goes to the club? How much of it goes to RAC?
It all goes into our bank account.
And then
RA,
the,
if you have an RAC membership number, I do need to know it.
I do not.
I don't need to
No,
know
you
it, I
don't
just
need-
need to know you're a member.
yeah.
I don't know if I am or not.
Well, that one's $30 a year too, is it, or?
Something like that.
60, I think.
It's more than that, I suppose.
Yeah,
it's gone
up.
In our ARRL,
If you
so
don't
that's
get there,
about $100 now.
Yeah, cheaper if you get the electronic.
Yeah, the electronic one's cheaper though.
I think I had
Yeah, but-
intentions of buying one. I don't know that I ever did.
But they don't even send, they hardly send out any mail anymore, so you never know if you're a member or not.
Yep.
Same with SARL.
That's right.
They don't send anything out, so I don't know, and I never pay it.
That's what I
No,
do.
RAC just provides insurance to the club, and the cost of that varies with the amount of RAC members that we have as members.
Like liability insurance? Or
Yes, to the club as a whole, so that when we have field day and things like
Oh,
that,
okay.
yeah. Plus, yeah, if we identify you and you're a member of RAC, you will get, well, you'll be, if you're a member of RAC, you get their insurance mailers anyways. So, that's not just because of us, so.
Yeah.
The club has a policy of $5 million.
That's in case we burn down the science center or something.
It's more for personal liability for somebody who gets injured on site
Right.
than anything else.
So please don't let him fall off the tower.
Yeah.
Suffer a heart attack at 2 a.m. on field day because somebody snuck up behind you. I was working contacts on field day, and they were playing music at that, they had a wedding at the science center. I had my earplugs in, and I had my back to the music, and I was making contacts, and this guy walks up right beside me. He wanted to know what I was doing. I just about crap myself. He startled me. My eyes went, I lost vision for a second because he scared the crap right out of me.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
tower climbing is more dangerous than parachuting, by the way. Yeah. Okay. Anything else for treasurers?
No, I'll just mention that, yeah, I gotta pay.
Does anybody want to move that we adjourn?
I do.
Thank you.
got?
2008.
Are you sure?